I think this current visit a reflection of both the personal ties of affection between the two royal families, but perhaps most importantly of all, the geopolitical significance of the relationship. All of this is driven, I think, by the recognition by both London and Tokyo that the security risks in the region, the proximate immediate cause being a nuclear North Korea, but then the wider structural long-term challenge of a rising China as a maritime power, all of these have reinforced the mutual benefits that the two countries have in working together. The immense responsibility of being emperor for a country that is having to grapple with how to best mediate between the past and the present. For all of the very real and substantial achievements of the political leadership of someone like Prime Minister Abe, which is, in terms of Japan's ability to present itself on the world stage as a constructive, pragmatic, proactive, to use the language that late Prime Minister Abe used, proactive contributor to peace. For all of the importance that is associated with Mr. Abe in that space, there, of course, is another story, which is about some elements of the right wing in Japan that feel that historical memory needs to be revisited, the sense of victimization that emerged after World War II, the ambivalence towards the role of the United States, the critical questions surrounding the Constitution, the desire to restore pride in pre-war traditions. So even in Japan, notwithstanding the stability of the political system, there is below the surface, I think, also a debate, particularly amongst people who are politically active, about how to blend the past and the present. So for someone like Naruhito, who's relatively new to the role, that surely must be something that he's acutely sensitive towards. And so a visit to Britain, in a way, maybe is a reminder of a less complicated time in his life, as you say, one with an element of more freedom. And why wouldn't he want to have that opportunity to come back? He will not be able to be an anonymous private citizen if he ever was. But simply going back to Oxford and revisiting some of those familiar haunts. I haven't seen the itinerary for his time in Oxford, but I presume they will build in some time for him to be able to literally rewalk the streets of a city that he spent so much time in before. That the UK-Japan relationship is hugely important, that it is probably at this stage its most vibrant and vital than it's ever been. And that is thanks to the efforts both of politicians in terms of looking to find new ways to strengthen bilateral cooperation. It's based on shared common experience. It's based also on the affinity between our two peoples. And together, Britain and Japan can act as a source of stability and hopefully mutual reassurance at a time when political change is so potentially destabilizing.